Judge Junior is the people's judge. He's fair.
Does that make sense to you?
Yes, it does.
And I apologize for the issue that happened.
He's honest.
He said, she said, she
It
said,
is
he
a
said.
he said, she said situation.
Let's stop right there.
He's also a no-nonsense judge.
I want facts.
All rise.
It's now time to enter the courtroom of Judge Junior, the people's judge. On today's edition of Judge Junior.
Now again, you don't seem very remorseful for the fact that you killed this lady's animal.
Sir, I didn't personally kill the animal. Her cat wandered into my property and I'm not responsible for that. And I see many animals come through my yard and many animals come through my traps.
And later,
Okay, hotel stay.
Would you like to be locked up in your own
Yes,
box?
Sir.
I would just like you to keep quiet.
I said nothing. He started
I
that.
would rather like you to keep quiet anyways.
Okay.
Candace McGinnis, the plaintiff, is suing the defendant for $5,630 for emotional distress, along with the cost of a new cat. Dwight Leary, the defendant, contests the cat was killed by him. He states the cat was stuck in his possum trap and starved to death while in Vegas partying.
it's time for the hot seat.
Losing Bentley was like losing a part of my family. I need Mr. O'Leary to apologize and compensate me accordingly.
I don't even know why I'm here. I'm not responsible for some stupid cat wandering into my property. I mean, this lady's crazy.
All rise. Please remain standing and come to order. This court is now in session with the Honorable Judge Stephen Monero, Jr. presiding. All parties have been sworn in, Your Honor.
Thank you, Deputy Brown. You may all be seated. Okay, Ms. McGinnis, you are suing Mr. Leary for $5,630. Your claim is that he intentionally killed your pet. Tell me about this.
Correct. I bought a kitten years ago for my husband named Bentley. Bentley was our pride and joy of our family. He was a family member. We loved him dearly. Since our neighbor moved in, Mr. Leary, there's been problems in the neighborhood.
Such as?
Cats have gone missing, animals have gone missing, guns shooting up in the air at all hours of the night, wild parties on the weekend, taking our quiet little neighborhood and turning it into chaos.
Have you reported any of these issues to the authorities?
We have, Your Honor. And he stands behind his First Amendment right. I have a right, I'm an American. That's all I hear is, I'm an American, I'm American. He's actually a murderer, is what he's trying to tell you. This problem has been going on, and we've been going back and forth. He's threatened my animals before, and I'm just tired of it, and he needs to compensate me accordingly for my emotional distress for my dear Bentley, and also the fees incurred trying to recover Bentley.
So what happened exactly with Bentley?
Bentley is, we have acreage in back of our house, so Bentley has free roam in our backyard. He's always been a great cat, never had any problems before. Suddenly, Bentley goes missing, and Mr. Leary says that he was out of town coincidentally the same weekend that my cat goes missing.
And what happened?
And he has nothing to do with it, but yet he comes over and tells me, oh, look, Bentley was caught in a trap that I plant on my property to catch possums. Possums, AKA cats. I don't know if he eats these possums. I don't know what he does with the possums.
Let's not make any assumptions of that nature. Mr. Leary, you do have possums, traps set up in your area?
Absolutely, Your Honor. Yes, I do.
And there are a lot of possums in your area?
Absolutely, there are possums everywhere in our area. My garden and my farm attract them.
Okay, so you have these traps set up to catch possums and possums only?
Yes, sir, I do. But
How
I
many
can't
ti-
help what animals come into these traps now.
Well, how many times have you caught anything other than a possum in these traps?
There's been, I mean, we have cats roaming our
Tell the
neighborhood too,
truth.
so I have caught quite a few other cats, and this particular incident, sir, I was not even in the area. I was not even in town. I was in Vegas with my buddy. And I have proof of that here, sir.
So what's the procedure for you when you do catch someone's or a cat in one of your traps?
Well, it just depends. I mean,
Depends on what?
you know, it just depends if I get to the cat in early enough time.
Well, when you do get to the cat, what do you do?
I've seen these cats starve to death. I mean, to be honest with you, sir.
You've seen them starve to death, so you sit and watch them for
Absolutely.
2 days starving?
Absolutely not. When I'm not around my property, sir, like this incident, I have seen these cats not be able to get out and not be able to find for food for themselves.
Isn't that torturing the animal, Your
Well,
Honor?
so what you mean is when you've come upon the cat, you've seen this. Obviously, if you're not around, you can't see it starving.
In this particular incident, I was not around, Your Honor.
So you got home from Vegas with your buddy, and then?
And when I got home, I went to check the traps, check for possums, and yes, sometimes I do use them for food. And
You use the
Your
cats
Honor,
for food?
for the possums for food, sir. It's America, Your Honor. We do what we can to survive, okay? And I'm also a hunter, so I'm used to game like this. When I went to check my traps to make sure my garden was good, I get back from Vegas and there was a cat. I assumed it was one of her cats. She's got like a dozen cats. I'm
So,
telling you, she's a crazy old cat
Mr.
lady.
Leary, what is your cat per possum ratio here with these traps?
Well, I mean, with her dozen cats, I've got cats myself. I mean, I don't know,
You also
sir.
have cats.
Well, absolutely. They just come and go. You can't control the cat.
Do you personally have cats as pets?
Oh, I've got outdoor cats. I don't keep them. I mean, they're just cats. They're
Okay,
just
let
dumb
me be
cats,
more
Your Honor.
specific. Outdoor cats makes me think that you're saying they're wild cats. Do you have cats that you purchased as pets?
No, sir, I don't purchase cats. People dump them down the road all the time.
People dump them down the road all the
Absolutely.
time, Monday
They-
through Friday, dumping
Absolutely.
cats by
People
your front
dump,
door.
Yes, sir, they
No,
do.
I
Have
don't
you been
think
out
so.
to the country, sir?
You see
Yes,
what I'm working
they
with,
do.
Your Honor? This is what I'm working with every day.
Miss McGinnis,
Yes,
how many
Your Honor.
cats have been trapped by the defendant?
Several that I've heard of. My neighbors don't know where their animals are. All of a sudden they disappear. I've lived there for 25 years and nobody's ever had a problem. All of
Have
a
you
sudden,
spoken to the authorities about this issue?
we have. We've reported it. They say they can't do anything unless they have the evidence. Unfortunately, the evidence disappears.
It disappears. Mr. Leary, again, what is the process when you find a cat in one of your traps?
Well, just what I did, Your Honor. With her, I took her and showed her the evidence, which was the photos of my trap.
Sir, let me be as specific and clear as I can. When you come home from Vegas, shooting, eating possums, whatever you do, and you get to this trap and there's a cat in it that you don't recognize or you do recognize, what is the next step for you?
The next step, Your Honor, is like I said, is just what I do. I take whatever, if there's anything left of the animal, and first of all, if it's a dead cat or a dead possum or a dead rat,
I just want to know about the cats, sir.
Okay, well, I would bury the cat first.
You would first bury the cat.
Absolutely. If the cat is in the cage and it's dead, I'm going to bury it. It's
Sir,
stinking up the property.
Let me tell you what the law is with regarding this. You're supposed to do one of two things. Inform the owner or call the SPCA.
Which I did.
Well, you just said you buried it first.
No, I informed her, but of course I wasn't going to just take a dead cat over her.
What were you going to do, try to revive it first?
I wasn't going to take it over dead and maggots. I mean, it had been sitting there obviously for a handful of days in the sun. Have you ever smelt a dead cat
Sir, it doesn't
baking in
matter
the
what
sun?
I
It's
have or have not
disgusting.
smelt. I'm trying to understand if you have cats that get caught in your trap on a regular basis, what do you do? And you said, I bury them first. Is that true?
Well, if they're dead, yes, sir.
And
I
if they're
would.
not dead?
If they're not dead, I'm just going to let them outside the property line.
So he maims the animals and then releases them?
Okay, yeah, this is not in accordance with the law at all. Ms. McGinnis, so
sir.
the cat was found deceased. He brought this to your attention.
Correct.
You did or did not call the authorities after this point?
We did call the authorities and they said because we don't have a body that they couldn't prosecute him.
A body, as in the cat.
cat.
So you did not actually see Bentley.
Correct.
So you don't know for certain that the trap had Bentley in it and that's what caused him to be deceased.
Correct, Your Honor.
So how are you making this assumption?
Because I know how he is with Bentley. He's targeted Bentley before. He's tried to trap Bentley before.
Tried to trap Bentley.
That's not
Yes.
true. That is
Coercing
not
him
true.
onto his property with different treats and foods that he knows Bentley loves. Bentley's a big husky boy, so he cannot climb over the fence. Mr. Leary has a gate that he keeps closed most of the time, but coincidentally, this week he left it open while he's out of town with his buddies.
Do you have any evidence for the court today?
I do, Your Honor. I have a picture of my cute little Bentley, and I have also the bill for my new cat,
Dick.
and also the fees incurred trying to find Bentley.
Deputy Brown, if you please collect the evidence.
Yes, Your Honor.
Of course, sir.
I'm telling you, she's just a crazy cat lady. She's
We've
got
heard
cats
that before.
everywhere.
Thank
Sir.
you, Mr. Leary.
Everywhere.
Here you go, Your Honor.
That's been made clear.
You're a murderer.
Ma'am.
Yeah, this cat
As
does
you can
not look
see-
like he's jumping over many
Correct.
fences.
Bentley is a husky boy. He likes to chase rats and keeps all the rodents out of our yard. He's a lover. You can tell he's a lover. Look
There's
at
the
that
cat
face.
monitor right there.
Look at him.
You've
Bentley.
got 4 or 5 cats that look like that.
I don't want to hear you say anything.
Oh,
Please, please. Mr. Leary, are you intentionally trying to lure these cats into your premises?
of course not. Look, as much as I hate cats and I hate possums as well, there would be no reason for me to go and intentionally kill a cat.
Well, if you hate them, that could be a reason.
No, I have no intentions on killing anyone's cat. I just don't want them messing up my garden.
Well, let me
It's
tell you
all
something,
treating
Mr.
it
Larry.
like a litter box.
You killed this lady's cat, and you do not seem a bit remorseful about it.
With all due respect, Judge, they're animals. They're just dumb cats. And I didn't kill the cat. The cat wandered around in my yard, which it shouldn't have been in the first place,
you,
like I
it's a
told you
dumb
before.
cat. It's like animal.
Order. There's a humongous amount of laws that not be attended to. Miss McGinnis, I don't know if you know this or not, but it is a misdemeanor to have your cat roaming around outside. That is not.
It's on my
Told
property,
you.
Your Honor.
Well, obviously it
told
was
you.
on someone else's property.
Sir.
And Mr. Leary, do you know what disturbing the peace means?
Means disturbing the peace.
Yeah. So if you're out shooting your guns at all, and a neighbor can hear it, that's disturbing the peace.
Well, Your Honor,
I've
I
told
have
you that before.
I have targets in my backyard. It's absolutely fine. I have acreages between us.
Well,
and
what I'm trying to tell you is it's not absolutely fine.
it's America, Your Honor.
Sir, I don't care if it's Iceland. What I'm telling you right now is the law is if a neighbor can hear your gunfire, that's disturbing the peace. So it's a little disturbing to me that there may be a bunch of other laws you're not aware of, as in when you catch a cat in a possum trap, you can't just bury it. You're not a pet mortician. You have to go and inform the neighbor or the SPCA when this happens. Now again, you don't seem very remorseful for the fact that you killed this lady's animal.
Sir, I didn't personally kill the animal. Her cat wandered onto my property, and I'm not responsible for that. And I see many animals come through my yard, and many animals come through my traps.
Do you have any evidence about the fact that you were in Vegas?
Absolutely, sir.
Deputy Brown, if you please collect the evidence.
Yes, Your Honor.
And then we have another Miss McGinnis here today.
I do, my daughter Tina, and she can attest to my
I
Miss
wasn't even
McGinnis,
here.
dealings
sir.
with
please.
Mr. Leary.
You'll see the possum trap there.
Just tell the truth, honey.
It's the same picture I showed her. And there's my tickets to Vegas. And I went to the circus with me and my
Okay,
buddy.
sir, that's enough.
So this is a clean trap. You didn't have a picture of the trap with the animal in it?
Well, of course not, sir. I disposed of the animal. It had rotten and maggots and
Yeah, that's what I've heard. Miss McGinnis, tell me why you're here.
Well, Mom here, she was really great, really caring, raising her children, and she treated her cats the same way. She really loved them. Bentley, I grew up with, and
McGinnis, please look at me when you're talking.
she dressed him up. She brushed him. She
Dressed him up. What does
yeah,
that mean?
she would put clothes on him like a child. That's
So-
how
so-
much she loved him.
Okay, well, let's get away with the sentiment and tell me why you're here.
On one particular occasion, I was visiting my mom, and I heard a screeching noise outside. And I said to Mom, that sounds like one of the cats. And I looked out the window, and Mr. Leary here was dragging Bentley by his tail across our front yard. And he got to the front door and said that Bentley had wandered into his yard when his gate was open, and that if he ever saw that rotten cat in his yard again, he was going to do something really bad to it. And so I know that that is what happened, and he purposely lured Bentley into the yard for the specific purpose of doing something bad to him.
So, Mr. Leary, you dislike the cats. Actually, you said you hate the cats. You're verbally and physically abusing the cats. And now you've caught one of the cats, which is dead, on your time frame, and you have no remorse for this. Do you know what the term negligence means, sir?
negligence.
Yeah, you know what negligence means? There's lots of, beats to that. It's a big word.
Negligence.
Is it too big of a word for you?
Please, miss.
Ma'am.
Let me inform you.
She's the one that's
let
crazy,
me
I'm
inform
not.
you if you don't know what negligence means. It's when something happens inadvertently. Point is, you have possum traps, as you say, set up to catch possums.
I do.
But for some reason, they keep catching cats.
They don't keep catching cats. They have caught cats.
Well, keep means more than once. And the point is, this lady's cat is now dead. Negligence means that if you're not there to watch the traps, maybe you shouldn't have the traps out while you're not there, because that is a fault of your own.
If she's not there to watch her cats, maybe she shouldn't have so many cats.
Sir, she can have as
works
many
the
cats
same-
as she wants. That's not against the law.
Thank
It's
you.
not
Your
against the
Honor.
law to have possum traps.
Sir, it's against the law to kill animals that are not yours.
I
My
didn't
judgment
intentionally
is for
kill
the
them.
plaintiff, and this case is closed.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Judge Junior has ruled in favor of the plaintiff in the amount of $5,630. The defendant needs to either stay home and watch the traps or remove them altogether.
Good for her. Now that crazy cat lady can go play with all her cats.
I'll never be able to replace Bentley, but I have all my other lovely little cats, and I'm just glad that justice prevailed today.
Coming up on Judge Junior.
I'm a professional magician. I've been a professional magician for 20 years. In fact, I could do a little something for you right now if you like.
No, thank you, Mr. Roberts. In this courtroom, I'm the magician. And with this gavel, I can make your money disappear.
That's fine.
This has been a Funny Media Group production.